Today we are back with another disturbed reality video. You guys love these videos and I love watching these kind of videos because they just shock me every single time. So what I decided to do was I'm gonna do like some music and then I'm gonna do just disturbed reality and just go back and forth between them because might as well not do both, right? But this one is the Golf Cartel mock and burn a Los Zetas alive, and I don't know what the fuck he meant by that besides like the burn them alive obviously, but I'm here to check out the story because this guy is a really good storyteller. And damn, and then you guys will not want to miss it. So without further ado, let's just get it popping because I'm intrigued and I want to hear how this happened.
Another former Golf Cartel faction are rivals of Los Escorpiones, and the two groups have reported to have had conflicts in the municipalities of El Monte, Mendez, San Fernando.
They all look scary, bro.
Campo, and San Carlos. The battle between the two groups would eventually end in stalemate. Both sides were losing foot soldiers in the battle, with neither side showing signs of winning or losing the conflict. As a result, in around 2020 or 2021, it's believed that a truce was called between the two sides. They didn't turn into allies overnight, however, they agreed tentatively to leave each other alone for the time being. However, in recent times, it's believed that Los Metros formed an alliance with Elemento's Cartel Jalisco Nueva Generacion, CJNG. Naturally, this angered
the killers, basically,
faction due to fears that Los Metros and CJNG were preparing to take over the states. To make matters worse, it is also believed that CJNG and Los Metros then offered support to both the old school Zetas and Los Panteras, both of whom Los Escorpiones do not see eye to eye with, to say the least. Los Metros, flirting with the likes of CJNG and the old school Zetas, end their truce with Los Escorpiones.
They look like straight out of a fucking Call of Duty game. Like, you would pick them to be your fucking person in multiplayer. Like, am I tripping? Like, they literally look like a operative in Call of Duty. Like, that's insane.
Los Escorpiones would respond by forming an alliance with Cartel del Noreste, and some speculation also indicates that Carteles Unidos may have reached out to the Scorpion group to lend a hand, which makes sense as they view CJNG as their main rivals. During the back end of April and early May of 2023, firefights were reported all over Tamaulipas, but primarily in and around the city of Reynosa. Rumors indicate that the Scorpion group were battling against both Los Panteras and the old school Zetas. A CJNG convoy was spotted in the area, though many speculate that the vehicles were not actually driven by CJNG members.
They got hijacked?
Also, that the vehicles were given to their allies in their battle against the Scorpion group. Regardless, it seems that CJNG are targeting the state of Tamaulipas, which of course makes sense due to the access to the US border. They already control various ports across Mexico, allowing them to ship in fentanyl precursors from China. If they were also able to control large parts of the border, it would without doubt be a huge power play. As of right now, it appears that CJNG are taking a backseat approach and are funding the likes of Los Metros and the old school Zetas. Some say their members were a part of the firefights in Reynosa and elsewhere, though others doubt this. According to social media reports, Los Escorpiones got the better of their rivals during the skirmishes. Various videos emerged online showing cartel convoys speeding through the streets as gunfire between vehicles. In one video, a Scorpion member can be seen shooting an AR directly through the windshield of his truck, trying to hit the ops.
Hit the ops.
Scorpiones reading out a statement of defiance, warning those that they are down for the fight. The video shows numerous heavily armed Sicarios pledging their alliance to their leader, Jefe 19. Some of the transcript is as follows. We are the absolute Cartel del Golfo. This is what our cartel defends, the city limits. We are the absolute Gulf Cartel. We are the Grupo Escorpiones at your service, at your very service. We are the absolute Grupo Escorpion, the absolute mob for Jefe 19.
Damn.
As you can expect, the violence in Tamaulipas has also produced a piece of incredible
they're busting right now. Holy shit.
Of an old school Zeta member. In one video, you see a Grupo Escorpion vehicle driving past a flaming truck belonging to a rival group. It was the scene of a shootout in which Grupo Escorpion won. The Sicarios talk amongst themselves, stating the following as they shout out the window. So, there it is. I've left your disabled vehicles here so that you can come and recover them afterwards. You I also have a captured Zeta gunman in the
What the fuck did he just say?
I thought you guys were
What the fuck was that?
In regards to the captive, you do not see him in the video, though his fate would become clear on the release of a second clip. But nevertheless,
there he goes.
What happens in the actual video? The video itself was released on the 4th of May 2023.
Oh, that was this year.
It's a short one.
Wait, May?
Seconds long.
That was like a few weeks ago. What the fuck? It is
still incredibly hard to look at. The video was shot during the middle of a night, possibly on the 3rd of May, and you see that the setting is that of a rural, desert-type area. The victim
so this shit just happened, bro.
Stripped down to his underwear, and he has a chain around his neck, which has been secured to something off-screen, ensuring that he cannot run. The victim has a sheen on his skin, like he's been doused with some sort of liquid. You then see what appears to be a gas canister on the ground, which only means one thing for the victim, who was said to be a member of the old school Zetas. As you play the video, you see the captive sitting on the ground, completely doused in gasoline. There is much commotion in the background as the Scorpion Group Sicarios bay for his demise. A Sicario then walks up to the victim, and you hear a shrieking scream which echoes through the night sky as the victim anticipates his excruciating demise. The Sicario then takes a lighter and sets the victim ablaze. Fire immediately consumes his body.
I feel like being burned alive has to be like top 5 worst ways to die, right? Because I think it said it takes for like 2 minutes of you being burned for you to actually die, because everything just burns away. Like it starts on the outside, then goes to the inside, and like just imagine, because I hope none of you guys have been in a fire and stuff, but like even when you put like a little lighter to your, that shit hurts, you know? Like even if you're like, you can't even put yourself around fire for too long or else it starts burning. So imagine your whole body just being lit on fire for like 2 minutes straight. Those are probably the longest 2 minutes of your life. So that probably has to be like top 5 ways to die. The other one, beheading and shit, but like that is insane.
As he tries to roll around on the dirt floor to extinguish the flames. Due to the gasoline sticking
your
to
eyes
skin,
are burning out, like melting.
As the flames continue to burn and melt his skin. As he is rolling around, I noticed that
I thought that was him.
That's floppy. It appears that they broke it before the video, or potentially he got injured during the prior shootout. As the victim writhes in pain, one of the Sicarios shouts, "Where the fuck are you going, you while another exclaims, "Go fuck yourself, you Zeta bastard piece of shit.
Damn.
Burn, you shit."
Damn.
The victim continues to roll around on fire in excruciating pain. One of the hitmen then makes a joke and states, "That would be a trip if he ran towards you and hugged you." He starts laughing. You then hear a Sicario cock his gun. However, he is told by a fellow hitman, "Don't do anything yet. Let him burn. Just let him burn the fuck away. Just leave him there. Just leave him there. Wait a bit. Let him suffer a little longer. Let him suffer a little longer." The video ends as the victim is still attempting to fight the flames, but to no avail. As mentioned, the video is very recent, released on and around the 4th of May 2023. The larger picture of the situation in Tamaulipas could be bleak, and
why don't, like, you know how I've seen this in movies and shit, I don't know if it's real, but like the army, military, whatever you want to call it, if they were to get like tortured and like kidnapped and tortured, don't they give them like a pill or something to take so like they can just die? Am I tripping? Or like something like that? Why don't they do it for them, you know? So they don't have to, I don't know. That just came across my head right now. That could happen, right?
On the cards in the next few months.
Unless I'm just tripping.
The issue with Tamaulipas is a simple one. It contains various smaller splinter factions, all vying for power in the area. Scenarios like this usually lead to an increase in violence. States with one dominant cartel, or even two larger cartels who are at odds with one another, tend not to be as violent as states like Tamaulipas, who have various different criminal groups, albeit not one dominant organisation. To make matters worse, if CJNG enter the picture, this will only exasperate the violence in the state, as we've seen on countless other occasions. As of recording, it appears that the violence has calmed down for the time being, after the Mexican military deployed around
crazy, everything crazy, everybody crazy.
Despite this, Mexican authorities denied the severity of the unrest in the region. But anyway, that is the video. I hope you enjoyed.
They're like on a never-ending Call of Duty fucking game, like it's like never, just mission after, they're like playing a long-term campaign type shit. It's insane. But shout out to Disturbed Reality. He stays making entertaining content. He doesn't stop posting. Somehow he's so informative with these stuff. I don't know if he has like a plug that gives him all this information, or he does the research himself. I don't know what he does, but he's putting in work, because that's a lot of information to give. All his videos are like 15 minutes plus. That's 15 minutes plus of straight him talking, bro. That's a long time if you think about it. So round of applause for Disturbed Reality. I don't know bro's real name, so we're gonna call him that right now. But anyways, comment down below what you guys want me to react to next. Subscribe if you're new. Like this video if you enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.